our next guest, John Brown,
Hi.
who does bookkeeping.
Yes.
Who needs a bookkeeper? Everybody, I would guess.
Pretty much.
Hang on one second. For some reason, we don't see you on the screen. Here he comes. Here he comes.
Hi.
Oh, we're down to one camera. Probably some sort of camera issue. So you do bookkeeping. Who needs a bookkeeper?
Pretty much all businesses need a bookkeeper, especially small businesses, because they're starting out. They only have one thing in their mind, is that their service that they're providing to their customers, and they don't have the full accounting background knowledge. Yeah. And so we're there for them on that, to help them, give them a good foundation to start, and then to move forward.
I finally got a bookkeeper, and it turns out we weren't making any money.
Yeah.
We didn't know that because we weren't keeping our books properly. You get a couple $100 a day and you say, wow, we're doing good.
Well, that's the thing. If you have actually good reports, then it actually will pretty much will show you where you're making your most money at and where you're failing as a business, and where you can actually adjust your prices or actually eliminate the service altogether.
Right.
So it will help you, to streamline your whole business, and also to aim for what you need to go for.
Now, there's a big thing we all have in business, and that's the taxes.
Taxes, right.
That helps figure that out?
Yes, and when we first started, it was just a bookkeeping service, and then our clients that were actually demanding us to provide more, and that's how we got into expanding and growing. So it started doing income taxes for sole proprietors, and also corporations and individuals as well. And then it turned into we were doing payroll, because that was another thing that was a challenge for small businesses. So we actually even have a special going on right now with the payroll. So for those who have just one employee, we can just do it $60 a month, flat fee, no additions, no extra charges, and payroll.
Now, in the days that we did hire a bookkeeper 10, 15 years ago, it's got to be different now, all the online and stuff like that.
There's so many apps now that are out there. You got apps, you got different software packages. They will all work, but some things that are just not designed for that business. So it's good to actually see us first before you make that step, and then that way we can kind of look what direction you're going and what actually software that's actually going to be best for your business.
And what I'm trying to get at is that we used to have to every week drive to our bookkeeper. Do you have a lot of that? People showing up with a box of papers?
Not much. Not much.
Anymore, huh?
Now we have what we do the scanning, where we actually install a scanner, or they can use their phone.
You install a scanner in their place, or their phone. They can just take a picture and send it.
Right. And now we have what we use SmartVault, where everything gets sent to their own cloud inbox, and then we can process it, link it to their own software, and then we can actually be there. It's almost like your virtual accounting. And it's almost like we're next door, because it's just right there.
Now, those without bookkeepers, do you see them getting into some trouble? Do they come to you at the last minute and say, can you save us?
Yes. A lot of times it's usually the IRS that will actually giving them the letters where they're looking into some fines. We had one that we got up into thousands, and they finally got themselves out of it. But what we did was we went in, addressed the issue, and then we were putting in policies and procedures to avoid these red flags that IRS and state sees.
And don't get in trouble. Get a bookkeeper up front. It'd be cheaper, I would imagine.
It would be cheaper, and just take the interview process as a time for you to actually figure out what you need to do to put in place. So come see us first. Maybe you don't need us right away, maybe down the line, because a lot of businesses will actually tend to want to do it themselves. So we just probably will be there as a coach. Yeah.
And so do you work with businesses that they do some of the input and you kind of review it, or do you like to do all the inputting?
It's up to the owner. A lot of them will like to have their wives come in and do the accounting. Sometimes they'll hire an employee. They will want us to come in just to reconcile, or just to check on a quarterly basis, make sure they're still in compliant, and to avoid those heavy fees. So it's up to the owner how much they want us involved, and we can work with other CPAs or other bookkeepers as well. So we just don't have to do bookkeeping, income tax, and payroll. We could just do payroll or income tax.
Okay. Now, say somebody's watching right now and they want to talk to you. Where do they start?
You can start by going to our website, which is jcbbookkeeping.com, or you can give us a call at 559-658-2625.
jcbbookkeeping.com.
Right.
It's a great web address. Some people have this really long, confusing web address, jcbbookkeeping.com. And they can go there and see a little about your company.
Yeah, they can see it and also view our rates and what type of practice that we have, and a little bit about my history as well.
Are you affordable?
Hmm?
Are you affordable?
Very affordable, yeah.
Now, did you go to college around here? Or?
I started with the hotel industry and got corporate trained. Then I took on additional training as well with the local.
Are you a Fresno guy?
I'm a Fresno.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go local. That's what we say at Central Valley Talk. We celebrate what's good about Fresno. JCB Bookkeeping is local,
Yep.
local guy, and he's a pro. Why would you spend your time? We create videos here.
Yeah.
Why would I take my time to bookkeep
Right.
when I know nothing about it? What else do you want our viewers to know?
We pretty much
cover
it. Right.
Get a bookkeeper. Now, you can get in tax trouble if you don't do it right.
Yes.
Stay out of trouble. If you're in trouble, call. Can we call you
Right.
if we're in trouble?
Yes, definitely call us in trouble, and also to make sure that you get a reputable bookkeeper that's that's been in the business for a long time, and that's been licensed and also insured. So
Licensed and insured is important.
Yeah.
jcbbookkeeping.com. Tell them your number. I see it on the screen, but I can't see that far.
that's 559-658-2625.
Now, if they would just want to meet with you and have a consultation, what does that cost?
Nothing.
Free.
No, yeah. Yes, definitely.
It's free. Just talk to him and ask him. Maybe he'll say you don't need me.
No pressure.
Maybe he'll say you better hire me. No pressure. So call John Brown, jcbbookkeeping.com. We'll be back with more Central Valley Business right after this.